From the TDP main dashboard, we can see a list of our projects. Here we have 3 example projects: License Out University Tech, Grant Matching, and Ecosystem Building. If we want to see more information about one of these projects, we can click the drop down on the right, and we can see the number of steps, the number of assets, the number of open orders, and the number of searches attached to the project. We can also see the life cycle stage with the flowchart. If we hit details, we can see more information about this project as well as update it. So if we hit edit project, we can go in here and capture information around the project, such as which stage are we in, the goals of the project, members within the project, the project hypothesis, recommendations, as well as add collaborators, so other entities who are collaborating on the project with our client. And we can come and update this again at any point. From here, we can also see some summary information about the specific project, including the number of assets, the number of searches, and the number of open orders. There are a few sections below this that give us more information about the project and progress being made. The first here is project steps, and if we hit the drop down here, we can see a list of different steps and focuses within the project. The top step here is for client Jim, and we can see here it's titled Value Proposition. And within this step, we have 2 milestones. The first that we just opened up is keywords for value prop, and we can see a target date to get it done and that it's completed. There's also a section for notes where we can put in any commentary we would like, and we can save this. The second step here is value proposition, and we can see here in our notes, this is where we're evaluating tech and applications, as again with the target deadline. Jim has another step here for market sizing, and for this the goal is a deep dive market size, and we're following TDP's 2-step process of doing a flash market sizing followed by the deep dive, and these are green, so they are incomplete at this point. Below that, we actually have a step here from the client Canon, the collaborator, and they're looking at technical specifications summarized. And here we can see they've shared it with us with a view-only permission. Here we can see there's 2 milestones within this. One is gather technical documents, and the third is to summarize them all into one coherent document. And then below we can see there's another step for the Jim client. To the right of each step, you'll see a blue button here called Shared, and we can click on this, and this gives us access to share the step with the collaborator. So if we want the client Canon to be able to see this step, we can give them the option to view or even to modify it depending on the needs. Again, we have full capability of keeping things private to ourselves, so the information can go to where it needs to, and also what's proprietary or private can stay private. Under this section, there's a section for assets, so as documents are uploaded to the system, they can be found here, and with the link we can download them. You'll also see they're broken by collaborator, so Jim and Canon, and on the right under access we have that same type of permission setting where we can share which collaborator has access to which documents. Below this section we have project searches and charts, so for each project TDP will support with different searches and charts that we can generate. And so here we can see there's one search that's been generated around polymers to support this project, and below that an associated trend chart to go with it. We can see here that we can isolate different variables like acquisitions and startup creation in this case, or funding data. We can get quite creative with what we're looking at and draw insights from the data from the charts.